It's 24 minutes after 10 o'clock. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on www.metrofm.co.za, that SABC Plus app. And we truly do appreciate you also letting us know with regards to the technical issues. We are working on it. But for now, let us get into Ask a Man. We've got Anonymous, the Naked DJ, Somizi. They're here. Let's bring them on. Good morning, Anonymous.
Morning.
How are you, sir?
Fine, how are you?
Great, thank you. Love a direct man. Let me get into the house rules. Respect is the foundation of our conversation. Maintain respectful language. Refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility, Anonymous, is to protect your identity. And your responsibility, Anonymous, is to also extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Do you agree, sir?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Anonymous. We are listening. What advice do you need this morning?
I don't know. You know what? I've been in a marriage that I've just lost the strength. I feel like I'm the only one who's fighting to keep the marriage together. But it just happened that this year, this month, this week, I just ran out of strength, man. I just ran out of strength. I actually said to my wife yesterday that I need divorce. I mean, I feel like, I've done my mistakes before. I've cheated, and I promised that I will never do it again, which I have never done it again for the past 2 years. And then, but whenever there are small fights, these things always come up. I can't take it away, and I should always use it against me. And to a point where now she's able to see that I've actually delayed if she was with somebody else, she could have been far in life. I don't know what that means, but it was this weekend that when she mentioned it, that I just didn't want to hear that anymore. And that's when I said, you know what, I think it's best we just split, because we do nothing but fight. Out of 7 days we can get along for 2 or 3 days. The rest of the days we are fighting, and we are actually fighting over nothing. And to a point where, I don't know, I just feel like making her dreams come true and letting her be with somebody else, and then if indeed she could achieve better, be happier, or whatever she thinks another relationship could have brought to her life.
Putwam, you mentioned that you have been unfaithful, but for the last 2 years you've been a good guy, right? And
yeah, I'm trying to think so.
Yeah, but it means you haven't cheated. I get it. The past 2 years.
No, I haven't.
Right. So how long did you say you've been together in total, including marriage and jolling?
11, 12 years.
11, 12 years. So
yes.
I'm just doing my maths so that I'm putting my notes together so that when I diagnose this marriage, I have all these right symptoms.
Yes.
So in the 11 years, you've been unfaithful for the past 9 years, if I'm getting it correct.
It was on and off.
Yes.
I think all in all it could be 3 times.
Okay, 3 times that she's found out.
Yes.
Okay, my brother, carry on, Stando-san. So now she's not happy as well. You are not happy. You feel like you are alone, and you suggested that maybe you should go for a divorce, right?
Yes.
And then what was her response?
She didn't respond, and her behavior has changed a bit. I thought maybe this is what would excite her, but she's been silent. She's been distant. to a point where she's been, ever since I mentioned it, she's even sleeping in a different room and not talking to me.
And children? Where are the children?
Sorry?
Where are the children?
The children are there. We are all staying together.
You're all staying together. How many children do you have here?
Two.
Two. And are they old enough to understand what's going on between Mama and Papa?
No, they don't.
How old are they?
9 and 5.
Oh, no, they're still young. They're still babies. Okay, Putam, take a breath, breathe, and we'll be back after the head of the lines.
Okay.
Okay.
It's 31 minutes after 10 o'clock. We've got Anonymous on the line. Anonymous has been with his wife for 12 years. But he's now just struggling in this marriage. He's now ready to throw in the towel, basically. He acknowledges his past faults, including infidelity, but says he is tired of her always bringing this up and always telling him that she would be better off with someone else. He has now asked for a divorce, but she's now giving him the silent treatment. They are sleeping in separate beds, etc. Anonymous, I've got the summary right, or am I missing anything here?
That's correct.
Thank you very much, sir. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Samizi mentioned that I was caught. I was actually caught 2 times, and then I was then given an opportunity to confess my sins. That's when I mentioned even
the third one.
Yes, just to make it clear there.
Thank you for that clarity. We appreciate it.
And has she ever cheated on you?
I don't know. She says not. But she communicated to her ex a few years ago and found out, and she stopped. So I don't know what really happened, but they've communicated to a point where they were saying they miss each other.
And what is your question for us today, my brother?
I mean, I don't know, to be honest. I'm confused, but I just wanted to find out from you guys, is it a normal thing to give up, to just lose the strength you had? Because for the past 5 years, I think I'm the one who has been keeping the marriage together, trying to do whatever I can, and I feel like the relationship is one-sided. I'm the one who's keeping it, and if I stop, I feel like it will stop. She's not playing a part. She's not showing any interest in continuing.
Anonymous,
and I feel like, yes.
Can I ask you one thing? What made you cheat in the first place?
I think I was not really ready for
Anonymous Kuluma. You don't have to. Anonymous, it's either, you know what, ne? Because guys, when they say what made you cheat, you'll say, hey, bebangisha.
Sure.
What made you cheat? I been khala ngaphandle.
Sure.
So Anonymous, let's just be honest.
Say it like it is.
Yeah, the quicker we,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rip the bandage.
Yes, rip the bandage off. Let's go.
Why did you cheat?
You know what? I've been a little boy growing up, and I've dated naughty girls, and then it happened that I've dated this saint that I call her, and things were not as I am used to.
In the bedroom.
And,
she was boring in the bedroom. Oh, so she was vanilla in the bedroom, and you wanted, caramel on that ice cream and sprinkles on that ice cream, and, like the flake inside that little. We get you, my brother. It was boring, Jay. ish begenza full chicken kuphela nje. Do you know?
In a way, man, in a way, and to be honest, I wasn't expecting that, and I think I failed to control myself, and I went back to my bad behavior, and to the point where I couldn't control it, and then she found out.
Anonymous, but now you have this, yes, you were a bad boy, and remember, she chose you knowing you were a bad boy, and she chose you because she wanted to be led in that bedroom. Begafuna, she wanted to be led. She wanted to be taught things. Now, instead of you being patient enough to lead and to teach her, when are you decided to go outside because you're like, man, this is boring?
No, Nick. There are certain things that I've requested, and she said she feels like the word won't be allowed to be mentioned on radio.
Okay.
No, there's always words that, like what, my brother?
Like
find a way, like
she like the H word, the B word. I mean, she wasn't comfortable.
The PJ.
She wasn't comfortable. It made her feel like that. And then that's when we decided which ways do you prefer, and then she's got a preference, and it's not my preference, and you know what?
And did she allow you to do the bongo muffin?
Say that again, sorry.
Did she allow you to do the bongo muffin?
Bongo muffin.
Oh, work with me here. God.
Just the last word after bongo, my brother.
30 seconds.
We thought you were a naughty boy.
He's not a naughty
Come
boy.
Come on, Anonymous.
focus.
Naughty boy, I got Jane first.
But Anonymous, no. You know what? A marriage cannot be broken. Kids cannot be left. Mom and dad cannot separate just because of
cheating. Yeah.
Because of that, Anonymous.
No, it's not because of that. It's not because of that. You must remember.
We are not separated because of.
No, they're not separated because of that.
It's not the bedroom, and it's just.
They're not separated because of the job.
Effort isn't there. The effort isn't there, man.
Yes.
You have to play your part and I play my part. We gotta make this work if we wanna make it work. I'm not gonna be able to make it work alone. It's straining me, man. It's affecting me. It's how do you say you could have been better off with somebody else?
No.
No, you can't say that.
Yeah.
You can't say that. However, here, Anonymous, you are avoiding that you two wrongs don't make a right. So it's like when someone says something horrible to you or does something horrible to you, it's your choice to either react violently or walk away and report it or deal with it. You understand?
Yes.
So when and then, because if you respond violently, you are no longer the victim.
Yes.
You understand? So when instead of fixing your things, your internal matters at home, you went and looked for them outside. Then it made things worse because then she found out cheating is cheating. It hurts somebody. So it does not justify you going outside, because also you must remember you are affecting her confidence even more. Because she's gonna feel inadequate. She's gonna feel like she's lacking somewhere and stuff like that, right? Which even if she lacks somewhere, it was your duty as a husband to talk about it and go, baby, I'm not happy with ABC and D, and without even threatening, because some partners, they threaten with, if you don't do this to me, I'm gonna get it outside. So you talk about it and go, I'm not happy with ABC and D. The sex life is not great, so we need to improve. And then if she doesn't want to improve, still you don't cheat. You either end the relationship, because sex is in the top 3 of the most important things in a relationship.
Mara Imani, Anonymous, no Somizi. Mara Anonymous, you married her knowing Uti she doesn't want to sing on your microphone.
No, you can still marry. You can
now
still marry.
all of
you can still marry.
No, but Somizi, as a machita, ne?
And what is a machita?
No, let me tell you.
It's not a group project.
No,
as
it
naked.
is. No.
As naked.
Okay, yeah.
As
As
a
mapuna
machita.
puna.
Jalo as machita.
Yeah,
Ay,
okay, yeah.
savelelo.
So you marry somebody, you like, ish, at least Lona, this one is wifey material, because agayazi no perform go microphone. Kushukuthi azange ke perform go microphone wamanye amadoda.
Yes.
So yeah, this one is clean, she's pure. I want to marry her. She's the perfect one, right?
Yes.
Then you go and you marry her. And then 3 months after getting married, you're like, hey, now you are bored because she can't perform on your microphone.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem.
And the schedule as well, man. The schedule as well.
Schedule.
It's not enough.
Yes, no,
enough.
he's not. She's not giving him sex on a regular basis.
Yeah. Oh.
So
okay.
guys,
Okay.
as you know,
As a
you uting thule nangikhuluma as a machita.
Yeah.
Manje Anonymous. Umshade kanjala ngisho.
It was a distance relationship. We'd see each other once in a while. It was working
Anonymous,
out.
don't feel bad.
But there we go.
Thing.
Hold on. It was a long distance relationship. You said something very important, right? And we've spoken about this on Ask a Man before, where there are marriages that work when people actually are apart. And they function very well when partners are apart. And we'll come back to you, né, Anonymous. We just have to go pay the bills real quick, okay?
Okay.
Sharp.
Right.
Whew, off air, man. I love this.
No, because like they're attacking me here. Naked is adamant that there's no way you can marry somebody who can't do the job, right? I'm saying there is where you can marry somebody who, at the time of meeting, there's certain things that they can't do in the bedroom, but they tick most of the boxes, 95% of the boxes. They're smart, they're driven, they're kind, they're intelligent. Wait, shut up. They tick all the boxes. They are pretty, they're tonton. Then you realize that, they lack the 5%, but you hope that they are teachable, right? Then you marry them, and then you can. By the way, let me keep quiet. Yeah. So you marry them, and then still they're not teachable, right? They go, you mean I can't do this now? I can't do this. Now it's too late. You are in.
Exactly.
You can make that mistake, and it is a mistake because initially you're not supposed to marry someone who does not meet certain needs. Certain needs.
So
You're not
you
supposed
agree
to.
with me?
Yes, I'm saying
so
that
I
mistake.
Am adamant
that mistake can happen, which it happens most of the time. And Anonymous found himself in that the woman was probably a nice person, a kind, a pretty, a disciplined, a well-mannered, and all those boxes. And then during the deed, Anonymous hoped, okay, things are going to change. And like you said a valid point, which most men would marry, they don't want to marry a mukwanti.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they are in their minds, like, she's been quartering every lollipop everywhere. So when you meet somebody who can't even open the packet of a lollipop, you go, bingo, I'm going to teach her to be a beast in the bedroom and a lady in the street. But then you find out, nase bedroom stiff, udila ne cebo lethu, freezile. Serious, udila ne sidumbu, basically. Because there are people about idumbu.
Okay, yes. Now the relationship. Yes, so it's okay. So breathe. So now, Anonymous, what you were saying is that the relationship was perfect when you guys were apart, and I'll even go further to say, because Anisha, when she was away, all those things that you were still getting them from other people. Because you knew it's fine.
No, not really, man, not really. But sex isn't as bad when you're hungry. I mean, when you're hungry, you just want to release.
So is any food.
I told us.
Yes.
Yo,
so any food
Anonymous, please tell Somizi to keep quiet so you can speak. Somizi, this is Anonymous's time, please. Okay, so Anonymous, uthi kumnandi when you are hungry. But still, guys, the thing about sex is you need it the way that you need it. Otherwise, that insatiable, that thing that you crave will never be quenched.
You know, when you are now staying together, that's where now the creativity part
That's right.
starts.
Yes.
Isn't it? When you're hungry, you just want to, 1, 2, 3 rounds. As long as you could just,
Ah, damn, 3 rounds. Oh, you
That's
are.
a good one. Nah.
He's not 45. Okay. He's not
Nice
45.
one.
You are overachieving this
Love
morning.
it. Love your work. Love your work, Anonymous.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So-
then
yeah.
now you're staying with her. Now you know it's you are not hungry. Now you want to be spontaneous. Now you want to do those things that you've always wanted to do with your wife, and then you realize, nah, that one no, this one no. Then what? This and this only.
Your
Okay.
Anonymous just came alive.
Okay.
Divorce, Anonymous.
Yes, I agree. And also,
divorce her.
no, divorce her. But also, what we've been avoiding here is that you messed up. You messed up, Anonymous.
You avoided it. I said in the beginning.
Angzwang, ukhuluma first.
Okay.
You messed up, Anonymous. Take accountability. She checked out the minute you cheated on her 3 times. So, I say divorce.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna be happy.
Nah.
You're not gonna be happy, Putuam, because when we are Tandela, Kunantra.
You like
You love Kunantra.
people that swing off those chandeliers,
Yes.
my brother. Now tell me,
Yes.
10 years, 20 years down the line, when the kids sit you down and they say, so, Baba, why did you divorce mom? What are you going to say?
I just couldn't be enough for her. I'm just not enough. I mean, if you can compare me to somebody else, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're talking to somebody else. How do you know
Okay.
you would have been better?
Sorry, Putuam. You in this answer, you had an opportunity to have a teachable moment for yourself and for the children. When you say to your children, I was unfaithful to your mother. You are teaching them, Guti, unfaithfulness will lead into families breaking and being broken. You need to teach your children so that it's not a generational thing to cheat and it's okay. Ne? So don't dilly-dally and go, you are not enough, as if now you are being a bigger person. You are not a bigger person here. The reason why you are divorcing right now is because you checked out because you cheated on her. Because you are not honest enough to say the sex was not great. So put one, pack the accountability suitcase and take it with you. You'll become a better man, so that next time you know what not to settle for in order to avoid you doing certain things.
Yes.
Okay.
And at least get the microphone checked first before Puma Inkom.
Yo. Yes.
You can't nje ushada umuntu.
Nah, you know what, man? It's this religion thing as well, man. It's affecting relationships. This thing of being intimate, like afterwards.
Wait, what's her religion? Where does she go to church?
Christianity.
Okay, Christianity. Naked said something.
But those are the biggest.
Naked, you said something.
Yeah.
You said something
Naked.
profound.
Okay.
Which is, I'm gonna close with it.
Please, close.
Yes, not legs. I'm gonna close with it. He said, "Ungakhiphi inkomo, ungabe sure ukuthi the mic is done right." And then, in the words of the famous poet Somizi Mhlongo, right? Ungakhiphi inkomo, ungakabi nesiqiniseko ukuthi inkomo imnandi.
Yo.
Drops mic.
What is the mic?
Anonymous, are you satisfied today? Or did we also not satisfy you?
You know what? I'm
Natas,
getting the advice from the best advice.
Thank
I
you,
think my decision was right.
It's Lil Wayne coming through with Lollipop. 4 minutes until we hit the top of the hour. No bongo muffin this side. It's Lil Wayne with Lollipop. What advice do you have for Anonymous? Your calls coming through on 086,000 2160, and of course your voice notes. Let's head on over to Cape Town. Hi Zukon, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you guys?
Good, thank you, Mama. What advice do you have for Anonymous?
The only advice that I have for Anonymous, I'm first going to say sorry to the wife. And this is very, very sad because now Anonymous wants to be a victim. He is not the victim. The minute you cheat on someone, everything dies. So I want Anonymous to divorce this lady, or the lady divorces Anonymous, but the relationship needs to end. They can co-parent, life goes on, but I want this to be a lesson for Anonymous, that he lost a good woman by chasing stars. Thank you, guys.
Jesus, Connor, thank you very much. Appreciate your call and advice. Let's head on over to line 5. Good morning, Anonymous.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good, thank you. I do have an advice for Anonymous. So he missed out on the cheating opportunity, honestly, because it seems like they have a good relationship, or they had a good relationship until he cheated. I know because I was in a similar situation where I was coming from a standard, just boring sex life, if I can put it like that. However, I had an open-minded guy who was into these things, but then he brought me into it. He was not patient enough to teach the woman and be persistent until he was open-minded, because what he's requesting is physically possible, but mentally it just needed adjustment. So I feel like he wasn't persistent enough to bring this woman into his sexual preference so that the sex can just be fireworks. So on that, he can divorce, because after he cheated, that was that. Just for his next relationship, that's what he can do.
Yeah, Mara, like, how long do we have to be persistent for? 12 years.
Leave.
No, at the first, he did say that he asked if we can do this. If I say, nah, it's nasty, why would you just leave it at that, knowing that you don't want to leave me, but you want me to change my mindset?
Exactly. He had a choice. Thank you, Sissy.
Thank you, Anonymous. Taking your voice note, 060-552-7303.
I think, Anonza, this thing has been ruined for a long time ago because of after cheating and confessing and everything. Did you go to counseling, marriage counseling, having sex coach, everything, those kind of things, before you can move on and say she's shutting you down? Hey, sukunebhadi shema uthola umuntu ongafuna bobhongo mafini ongafuni nekhonantra okushayela neschedule basuke bakuflathele bakini. Anyway, ube right now.
That's your person, so Miss. That is your person.
Ngifisa uthi basuke bakuflathela bakini, which means they've turned
They're back on you.
yeah, that time you wish your person can
Turn the back. Yes, exactly. And you know, guys, for men, sex is very important for us
everyone.
as well.
Ish,
Ne? No, but I just have a problem with the fact that everybody here is saying things were bad because you know, things went south when you started cheating. No, things went south a long time ago. Before you get married, there's that teaching that is it your cousins or your grandmothers or whoever do, but bayagiyala ngisho. And they tell you guys that, hey, you guys need to satisfy each other sexually. And you need to, you know, meet your partner halfway and listen to your partner.